What's going on, everyone? Good morning, my name is Iceman. Welcome to Blade and Sorcery. Now I know I already have a video up currently on this, but I'm going to redo it because I didn't realize that during the gameplay I had what's called a comfort vignette on. I didn't realize it was messing with the view on the screen for you guys, so I'm going to redo everything. Luckily I didn't get far in the game, so it's easy to redo stuff, so I don't know, yeah, so with that said, I'm going to redo everything, so yeah, let me make sure that you guys can see properly. Let's see here. Oh, you cannot, hold on. There you go. Sorry. Go player. I'm going to do this off, and then, okay, that works. Okay. Alright, so yeah, let's let me show you the options here. Before we do that, I'm going to show you that I have no mods enabled. Oh. So no mods enabled, as you can see. We've got options. So the options before we begin. So general, we have this here. Play disarm, I disallowed that, and then I switched this to 1. Comfort vignette disabled, extended boots disabled, and that's what we got here for that. User interface is as such. Inputs. Okay, that's what we got there. Golden blood. That's what we got there. Physics. That's what we got there. Audio is as such. And then graphics. So we got there. That's the options. So without further ado, let's play, guys. Alright, so let me delete this character and redo it. It's my wife's character there. So let me do new. Alright, so we'll do no crystal here. So Crystal Hunt is what we're doing. Dormant for thousands of years, ancient Targaryen ruins have awoken. Factions are a little bit errant and rush for the valuable treasure within. The Great Crystal Hunt has begun. You have been recruited by the Targaryen Preservation Society in an effort to open a mysterious Targaryen gate, believed to lead to an ancient and arcane tower. Gain new powers, purchase weapons and equipment, and hone your skills. Will you uncover the secret of the Targaryens? So, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing background story, no crystal. So So it says, start as a blank slate, yet to acquire the power of sorcery. We'll do this, but let's read them all. Mind Crystal. Strengthen telekinesis to control weapons and enemies alike. Slow perception of time with focus to react to danger with superhuman speed. Body Crystal. Increases survivability, enhance the knowledge combat abilities and work incredible weapon techniques. Fire Crystal. Launch long-range fireballs, set enemies ablaze, and melt through armor with hot fire and beam blades. Lightning Crystal. Cast lightning from your fingertips, electrocute and stun enemies into submission, and enhance your lightning through imbued weapons. Alright. Gravity Crystal. Alter the gravity to push enemies and yourself around the battlefield. Enhance heavy and bludgeoning damage to knock enemies off their feet. We'll do no crystal here. So start as a blank slate to acquire the power of sorcery is what we're doing. Difficulty we'll do easy, but let's read it all. Play with relaxed damage, allowing you to let loose and not worry as much about avoiding hits. So you have death penalty, which is what happens when you die. Lose gold. Have your current gold as removed. Permadeath, you can no longer play this character if you die. Damage dealt multiplier. Multiplies damage dealt to enemies. Lower levels increase enemy durability. Damage received multiplier. Multiplies damage received by enemies. Higher numbers increase player durability. Or decrease player durability, sorry. Auto Daguerrean translation. Determines if you can automatically translate Daguerrean text in your journal, or if Daguerrean text translation will have to be done all on your own. Okay. Oh, there's cheats. So this is cheats have been disabled. Normal. Balanced difficulty for those that want a challenge with meaningful growth. Okay. Hard. Downright unfair. You are weaker, while enemies are more durable. You lose half of your gold when you die. Then 1 life. Normal difficulty but with a twist. If you die, your character is gone for good. Custom. Choose your own difficulty settings. We'll do easy. Play with relaxed damage, allowing you to let loose, not worry as much about avoiding hits. Alright, easy. Background story, not crystal. Let's do a select. Include select game mode, cannot be changed later. Alright, so we got a Radian. So we got a male here. We got Medine. Got that there. Got Centauri. Okay, so we've got there. We got Carice. Then Reiki. This is what we'll do. Then you got Radiant again. We'll do this here. So we got hair. We got 1. Got 2. We have 3. We have 4. We got 5. We have 6. We have 7. 8. 9. 10. We'll do 1. And for beard we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4. So color, we will do, oh there's more. We will do that. We'll do that for the hair. We can do that now, we'll do that. Got secondary. Skin color, We'll do... We'll do that. Eyes color. For blue eyes, we'll do brown eyes. Secondary is what we got there. Alright, that's that guy. Alright. So we will do save. Right, so let's do select. Play height setting for optimal combat. Optimal comfort and the game experience. Make sure your height is well set. Stand still, relax, click auto height. Alright, we'll do 4 feet view inches, damn. So we'll do 5 feet 9. So that's how tall I am. Alright, that's what we'll do there. So that's our dude. That's our guy there. Alright, so without further ado guys, let's play. But first give me one moment. Alright, let's play. Damn. Looks pretty cool, man. That's awesome. Right, give me one moment. Alright. We're in the game, guys. That looks very scary over there. Alright, so you wake up in your wreck of a boat, the waters around here are dangerous, and you barely made it to the island. Dazed, you nearly forget what brought you here. Searching around the wreck would be... Searching around the wreck would be a good start. Use the left thumbstick to move around, use the right stick to turn. I turned on stabilization for you guys so it's a lot smoother. Alright. Definitely a shipwreck, man. Alright, let's do it. Water looks nice. But really fucked up, man. Alright, so so let me read this, yeah. If you're reading this, you made it alive to the island. Congratulations. Head towards the gate inside the cave. You cannot possibly miss it. If you see it activate, then our contract still stands. Beware, it is not safe around here. The weather around here is unforgiving and outlaws are constantly looking for more shards that can be around now that we're gone. Hey, look at that, my shadow from the sun of my character is on this. Is on this here. You will find the crystal core we promised you next to the monolith. It should react to you when you place it in one of the receptacles. The locals built a shelter around it. Use it as you wish, but do remember about our deal. The trust you put in your abilities needs to bear its fruits too. Do not underestimate the Targaryen Preservation Society, RV. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. You are capable of using telekinesis sorcery. Extend your hand towards the weapon until the highlighter shows, then press the grab button to lift it. Now press the trigger to pull the weapon towards you. Alright. Towards me. Nice. That's a nice looking blade, man. This guy there. Too bad he's dead. Alright, let's go. Everything is driven by physical forces. Defeat your enemies in your preferred fighting style with brutality or precision, either will do. Alright, bandit.
My blade is ready.
Is it though? I already killed you. You didn't get a chance to do anything. Damn. You have 4 holsters and you to carry weapons, 2 on your shoulders and 2 on your hips. To store a weapon, move it over a holster, release the grab button when the highlighter shows. To retrieve your weapon, reach over the holster you stored it in and hold the grab button. We'll do this one. Oh, I killed her. Damn. Oh shit, I can't. Crouch. Fuck. How do I... Can't move her. Damn it. There we go. There we go, finally. Shards mean money. Shards mean money. Centauri fences will pay the boss good money for those things, and that means we get paid too, you morons. Get yourselves to that island and see if the rumours about a crystal deposit are true. Listen up. Any crystal shards found must be reported. There is no rule of find it anymore. Those who attempt to steal will find their heads stuck on a pike. We will find you. Alright. Nice. Go down there if we wanted. Onto the beach. Jump by pressing the right thumbstick touchpad or pushing the thumbstick up. The longer you press it, the higher you will jump. Let's go. To open your inventory, place your hand on your chest and press the grab trigger. To store items and loot in your inventory, you can correctly drop them on your chest. You can get and store items in your inventory, Targaryen device of infinite storage capacity placed on your chest, open it or grabbing it with your hand. 4 apples. That's 1. 3. That's the inventory. Nice little beach. Climb. You can use ledges or the cracks in between rocks to climb up holding the grab button. I hate doing this shit. What's interesting is this is like to scale, like this is what it would be actually like to climb this. Damn. Alright, so we go up here. Fuck. Oh. Oh shit. Cool, that was hard. Climbing that was not fun. You killed this chick. Sorry. Hello. Oh, there goes my blade. And she's done. No blood in the water. That's okay. Alright, let's see this. Alright. Let's read this. Brian Taylness, Archaeology Journal on the Gate Island, last day. Looking at the shore already makes me melancholic. This is my last day on this island. There is so much left to translate, so many artifacts I want to take a look at. I can feel a rumbling behind the rocks. Who knows what kind of dark area sorcery I could discover there. I wish I could stay a few more months, at least. In any case, I am still going to study dark area ruins on my next assignment. I just hope it will be worth a trip through the storm once again. They surely are not letting new recruits the rest of the Daguerrean Preservation Society. Almost a month I joined already, and I haven't been given any time off. No matter how exciting the work is, if I am truly honest with myself, I really need a rest. Nice. Let's go down here. Let's propel yourself through water, mimic a swimming motion with your arms. It's deep, man. Deep water. Alright, let's try climbing this stuff. I'm just gonna jump on here, climb the rope. Much better. Got it. That was much easier than the other one. You can jump down or take the path down. Jumping down is faster but may make you feel dizzy. No thanks. We'll take the path. Well, that fire looks nice. Fast movers can cause nausea. Do not hesitate to take regular breaks if you feel queasy. With practice in VR, this feeling should disappear. Alright, some people here. So kill these guys. Hello. I'm the eyeball. Damn. Come on, bitch. Mind the hand. Damn. Goodbye. Oh, dead. What's my health? 93? Damn, they hit me a bit. They don't have anything, so let's check all these places. We checked all these places here before, but there was really nothing. That's pretty cool, man. Well, there used to be something down there, probably, but it did 4 damage, did it? No. Nothing over here. Oh, they have a little bug there. Huh, interesting. Nothing there. It's a huge cave. Yeah. Some lights. Huge. Look at that door, man, that's awesome. That's cool. It's a big cave, man. It's massive. Yeah, this definitely needs some definitely needs something to open the door. This is beautiful, man. There's a note over here, remember? Brian Townis, Archaeology Journal on the Gate Island, Day 3. My Bulgarian is rusty, but I think I am almost done with my translations. I wonder how we will open the gate, though. If you are Bulgarian, just wait patiently until the return of the Cabinet. Jokes aside, it would probably take the power of all of our Thors to combine to make the slightest crack on that door. I read all the books on the Cabinet in our library and found no traces of ways to open that door. And of course, with no Bulgarians left to tell us their secrets, our research would surely be quite tedious. Old legends or not, I'm sure the Sword of Na is real. The weather around here is not normal. I worry that strong sorcery is active here. If the Eye finds out about this place, we're toast. Maybe I can get Ray in to request more guards around here. I find it unsettling to witness such level of corruption. It's a crystal. Come on. Such an exciting time. I believe we finally found it. Here they are. The doors to the Amanira Na Kiosvam. If my translations are correct, this is the best time in history to be an archaeologist. I am so happy I was accepted in the Bulgarian Preservation Society. This is a dream come true. BT. This is translation, it seems. The crowd was cheering, applauding, for the candidates to the Zorg Famorin, all lined up in front of the gate, ready to receive their blessings. One of them proved to be Cabinet's vessel. Only time will tell. Time will bring justice. Rayan told me this was an old Bulgarian saying. The crowd began chanting the gift of the Sword of Na, and there was hope in all their hearts that the time of the Cabinet would soon be upon us, and done with the translation. Calculating excitement. Nice. Crystal. Nice, I got one. Alright, look at that. That's really cool. The crowd was cheering for the candidates of the Zorik Famorin, all lined up in front of the gate, ready to receive their blessings.
Will one of them prove to be Kemenet's vessel? Time will bring justice. The Kron began chanting the gift of the Sword of Na, and there was hope in all their hearts that the time of the Kemenet would soon be upon us. That's dope. There's one more over here. And them who enters those grounds and witnesses the flame of the Mai of Na reviving in their presence shall honor their ancestors by entering the Zodiac family. 6 Hekals, or six Hekalas to challenge their might, 6 trials to challenge their mind, 1 path to the rebirth of the Kemenet. Cool. Nice. Yeah, let's go. To run, mimic a running motion with your hands on moving forward. No need for that. There's a note over here. Alright. Brian Town, the Sakoji General on the Gate Island, Day 2. This Targaryen ruin is absolutely massive. Memento believes it could even be the entrance to the Amino Kills Fam. If that's true, then could there be the Sword of Na behind that gate? The thought that I may really see the sword I've been imagining when reading all those books at our library makes me so grateful to be where I am now. The villagers, on the other hand, are totally uninterested. I've begun to transcribe the Targaryen text engraved around the gate, but I'm not entirely literate in Targaryen just yet. I plan to ask Rain for help if he's not too busy, but this will take me some time in any case. I must not be so impatient. Nice. There's a ladder there. Let's go down here. There's blood on the ground, damn. Bandits in there. Nice. Right, let's go. Some more blood. Damn. So this is our new house. It's a new house for sure. Got a well there. So this way. Got butterflies, nice. We'll explore our house in the next video here. Dead guy. This dude just got dragged, man. Korean. These archaeologists are talking about crystals and shards a lot lately. I think it would be a good idea to bring some of your crew here to check it out. Nice. We'll explore our home in a bit, but let's go inside here. Close the door. Well, I can close it that way, nice. Your item book contains 2 tabs. The stash tab displays all the items you purchased are stored. You can spawn them at any time. The home tab displays all the items that are present somewhere in your home level. You may store them in the stash at any time. Oh, you got consumables. Got an apple. Utilities, torch. 1 free, ready to eat apple. Spawn. Okay. And then let's grab the apple. Inventory. Alright, utilities, torch. A light source that can be ignited by fire. Let's do it. And home, daggers, pure dagger tier 1. An old restored dagger from the First Empire. Very reliable for its time to still see use today. Actually, we retrieve that. Storage and daggers. I'm going to leave it in there. Just in case. Oh yeah, there was an axe back there. Forgot about that. Let me grab that real quick. Forgot about the axe. Hold on. Let's grab the axe real quick. Nice. Nice. Alright. Mirror there. That's where we are. It's a little house. There's the monolith. Can't activate anything yet, but might as well read this. Rain Volunteer, the Gate Island Journal, Day 2. We received a crystal core. It's just one, but even that is a minor miracle. I suppose that since the Queen needs us now, she is willing to turn her head at some things, at least more than she usually would. Unfortunately, I tried to activate the monolith by placing the crystal core on the receptacle, but it did not work. The fact that I lack any ability for sorcery might be the problem. I believe old Daggerian technologies can often track one's sorcery potential and react accordingly. I need to find a way to bring a sorcerer here without the suspicion of the Arabian soldiers. If the monolith would work, I wonder if our theory about merging crystal cores could also be tested with it. But I would require a second, different crystal core for such a test. Okay. Alright guys, well, I'm going to cut the vid here. Just like last time, we will continue on next time, okay? So that's all for this part. If you liked it, smash like smash like button, like about it, leave a comment. See you guys next time. Farewell.